I just held the camera next to my ass when I farted. Wow. Man, that's interesting. Someone needs to get this thing running and race it at the people's track. You got some nut on you.
Wouldn't be the first time.
PCM's most important thing, because right now Uncle Rob does not move at all.
Why is it wet?
But that's not anything useful to me. Or is it? It's got like alligator stuff. So we got some stuff in from our boys at Excess Power Batteries. What a hog.
Nice.
Hello. This is a freaking unit. Side post adapters for Uncle Rob. Uncle Rob's got a bougie battery now. Dude, they don't mess around.
Like, what?
Excess Power. I have never abused the battery more in my entire life and just had it ask for more. Well, I guess I'll get that thrown in there, and I'm not sure.
Hopefully Uncle Rob will work.
Yeah, maybe we could tear apart the PCM and start poking stuff again. So put the Excess Power battery in here. The one that came out of it had almost no voltage. It was like 7 or something. So when you put the jump pack on that, it's gonna eat most of it. Hopefully that is why it wasn't connecting. I don't know. No? So, Uncle Rob, parts hunting adventures, junkyard roaming today. First stop is a place about 20 minutes from here that has a gas tank that should work for it. It's from an 08. Pretty sure it'll bolt into mine because the straps are the same. They didn't change that much. If not, we'll make it work, but we need a bigger sending unit for the Deatschwerks setup, which I knew this. They don't make one for the smaller tank. So it's part of the process, hot rodding stuff. And it is a solid 82 degrees out and Logan is wearing a hoodie. What is wrong with you?
Lots of things.
No comment. Let's go.
In Florida, this would be cold.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I mean, this is Texas. It kind of gets like 110 here too, so.
Yeah, I know, but like, this is still chilly.
I have no words for this.
Was there particular air models that you're looking for?
I'm looking for a PCM from a 03, like a 02 up, like an 03 up, and a manual transfer case pretty much from like 1990 to whenever. Like anything that came from a 4L80.
Okay.
Everything's gone out of here already, but this is interesting.
Oh, I didn't even have an intro on that.
Do you have a transfer case or something?
Transfer case, maybe.
Huh.
I don't know. Can't remember which one of those those were.
Might as well go check them out.
Yeah.
They're fun to look at anyways. Yeah, that's a 2-wheel drive truck. Never would have had one. But these wheels are cool. What size are they? 16s. Interesting. Do you have all 4 of those wheels?
If I did, they'd be all right over here.
I see 3. Looks like the front one might be missing. I think they're kind of cool. This might be nice on the 93.
Unfortunately, I do not have that 4th wheel.
Dang. Never know what interesting find of stuff like that.
Yeah.
See what's on this one. 2004. This would have had the right PCM in it. Yeah, where would you say the computers might be?
We keep them stored in a container.
Okay, yeah. If it came from one of those trucks, I can look at them and tell which one it is or what I would need.
Okay. Transfer cases in your article here. And they all should be at least marked or labeled. That way we know.
2004 GMC Yukon. That's what I have, not what I need. 272. That says Jeep. I don't see anything that sticks out at me. F250. Yeah, no, I'm looking for like a 241 or a 261.
Okay.
Okay. 2014 Mustang. That's a good motor. What is this old thing? Navistar. The old Power Stroke or something. We got green and blue right there. And green and blue. 2004 Yukon XL. This would be the closest one to what I got.
Okay.
But really what I need is to have the connectors. It says blue right there and green on the other side. That's what matters. That's the P59. What's that one? green and blue.
Yeah.
It looks cleaner. That one says 04 Chevy 1500.
This is green and blue.
2004 Tahoe.
That.
They're all wins right here. Almost every single one of these.
Yeah, that's gonna be it. For any of the trucks or SUVs.
Well, then you got like 4 of them right there that are exactly what I need. Because I just gotta figure out how much they are and which one from the pile I want to select as my victim.
Alright, alright.
I think this one looks the nicest. I don't know that it matters a whole lot though. The fact that this one came from a Yukon XL, this is probably the one I should use because I'm putting it in a Yukon XL.
Right.
So just for any like weird, anything like that, I think this is probably the one we want. But depending on how much there, maybe I'll just get 2 just to be safe.
Okay.
Well, that was a win. We got the gas tank we needed, pretty sure, and 2 different P59 PCMs to fix the bricked one that's in there now. Sometimes those things just have problems. They like to act up. Hopefully changing it fixes that. And if one does it again, we got one more. They were like 20 bucks each, so I got 2. Maybe should have got 3 or 4. They had a whole bin full of them pretty much. But they did not have a manual transfer case, which is something we need because the transfer case in the Yukon now is full-time, like open 4-wheel drive, which I did not know. So we put it on the dyno, and basically I don't know how that worked. It's like an open diff, and just having, you know, one tire gets stuck, the other one still spins. That's kind of what we were doing with the front wheels. So I'm pretty amazed that it made the power that it did. And that also explains why we could not do a burnout. By changing to a 4x4 manual transfer case, we'll fix that. We can put it in 2-wheel drive, dyno it, do burnouts, all that stuff. There's a few more yards out here. We're gonna check and see if they have one. They should, as long as they have something from 1990 until new that came off a 32 spline transmission, like a 4L80, 6L80, something like that. We can make it work. Pretty simple stuff. Hopefully we can find one. If not, there's another patch of truck yards we can go to about a half an hour from here, closer to the shop. What?
About a half an
Well, it's like back where we came from, so back by Yellow Belly.
hour. Yeah, I'm just laughing. It was funny.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you know what's funny? It's 80 degrees and you're wearing a hoodie, so
I'm comfortable.
I'm sweaty. It's starting to feel like Texas again. It's hot.
Okay, Northerner.
Yeah, you know what? I don't want to hear it. So we stopped at another couple yards. They have nothing, and we're not very helpful. I don't like these places. So we'll go back up to the strip, up by Yellow Belly. There's a ton of yards there. The one that we went to last time, they had a ton of those trucks, but I wasn't really looking for a transfer case. Now I am, because we're gearing up to do the 4L80 conversion in Uncle Rob also. So now we're kind of back at the mecca of all these salvage yards in Dallas. A bunch of them just all lined out here. Yeah, this is like a party. There's a taco truck here, all kinds of stuff. This place is where I got Ashton's motor. I know they have all kinds of stuff in here. Each one kind of specializes in a different thing. So I would be shocked if we go up and down the line and find nothing.
He needs you to save him.
Oh, he's totally stuck. Let's go yank him out. Oh man, look at all that. It's a field of dreams in there. This whole strip here just makes those yards down south, like south of the city, look just like someone's backyard. There's so much stuff here. Let's see what we can find. So they told me to go in here and check for the transfer cases on the ground. This is some stuff in here. This is the field of dreams. You ever seen anything like this before?
No.
I'm sure you love it in here.
Interesting.
There's a lot of nothing useful in here, but there's some cool stuff.
I feel like I'm in Star Wars.
Why?
Because it's all this cool shit everywhere.
I don't know why that was like Star Wars, but I guess we got a random V10 E350. We got, oh, there's way more motors in here than there was when I picked up Ashton's motor. There's a Cummins over there. That's wet. That's what she said.
up.
Yeah, I got some serious power strokes. Oh dang. We got a 09 Chevy. It's a Duramax here. Man. Then you got an 83 Chevy, an old school small block sitting here next to all these diesels. I've totally forgot to look where the transfer cases are. I'm too busy just like looking for some neat stuff in here, because you never know what you're gonna find in a place like this. Here's a 12 valve and a melted 24 valve. I wonder what you want with that 12 valve. All kinds of transmissions up there. BMW motor. Did you find any transfer cases?
No.
Me neither. I don't know if he knew what I meant.
I don't think he did. I saw that and laughed.
What? Navigator?
Yeah.
I can't say what I call those on camera.
Can't unsee it.
But it ends with inator. There's definitely no transfer cases in here. Well, there's a transfer case, but that's not anything useful to me. Or is it?
I don't think it is.
96 Tahoe. Maybe. Oh, 241C. Actually, that would be something I could use. I judged that scenario too quickly. I would have to change the input planetary, but depending what they want for this, this might be a winner. I really don't want to use one of those. I'd rather find a 261, because these have the yoke on the front, and I like the ones that have the slip spline, so you don't have to have a drive shaft that has the slip in it. We'll keep looking. Found another one. What is this? Well, it's got a motor on the side, so I know that's not what I'm looking for. This doesn't even look like it's from a GM.
I was just trying to be helpful.
I don't know what it is. Let's see, what is it? 226 GM? Maybe it is from a GM. Might just be from like a Blazer or something. I don't know. 96 Chevy 4L80. There you go. Somebody could use that. I feel like it's worth walking around here multiple times because I keep seeing things I didn't see before. They gotta have more transfer cases somewhere. Like, what the heck? Not everything here is two-wheel drive.
So we pay different amounts for certain ones, and we take that.
I think this one will work. We're gonna see how much they want for it.
All right, bro. Thanks.
Well, I told him I found one, then he's like, what's the year? And I'm like, it doesn't matter. And I said, it needs to be a 4L80. He's like, it's not gonna fit. I said, I know, I'm just gonna change the input. And I don't think he understood anything I was saying. And then he said to try next door. So I think we're gonna go try some other places, because odds are may be able to find one that's a 261 and slides right on there that does have the front drive shaft slip yoke like I want. But he just knocked himself out of making a sale, because now I feel like going to look for a better one instead of just taking the one in front of me. So we have traveled a whopping 200 feet. Do you think they're gonna have something?
Hopefully.
I hope so. Yeah, I know you're hungry and you want to leave.
I'm always hungry. Nothing
Me too. The struggle. We got the Field of Dreams over here. When these trucks come in, do you pull all the drive lines out and put them here so you don't have to dig them out later? Okay, let's see. That has the electric shift. It's a 246. That's from a half ton. Yeah.
The next Miss Marcus, it says 2,500 right there. Yep.
That does not look like the 32 spline.
It won't work.
No, the half tons had a 246. That the 3/4 tons had a 263 or 261. But if they're mislabeled, then where are the other half ton ones? Maybe there's a one sneaking in there somewhere. Got a 6L80 right there. Note taken. That's the only GM transfer case in the whole thing.
Yep.
Which one of these places has the most GM truck stuff?
you check Grimes?
Grimes?
Yeah, they're like 2 places down the street.
Okay. 2 places down the street. 07 Suburban for that one. See, I bet this is a 246 also. It's covered in goo. I don't care that much. Yeah, we'll go down there and check it out. The adventure continues. Getting closer. I feel like we're onto something. Hey, at least they're all 10 feet apart.
For real?
Yeah, when you're going junkyard surfing, do not take their word for it whenever they have whatever it came out of written on there. Do your own research, find your own way to identify what you're looking at, because that transfer case said it came out of a 2500, and I don't care what that guy says, it did not. Just didn't. And the 5.3 I got for Ashton's truck, it was listed and it came out of a 2002 Tahoe. He took it apart and it was a 4.8. Tahoes never came with a 4.8, so they mislabeled the crap out of that too. Yeah, just do your homework, be vigilant, and don't trust what they say. Geez, what the heck is the other side of the street? It looks like a Call of Duty map over there.
It does. You're about to go through a war zone.
Yeah, I guess. Man, we go straight from Rust to whatever the heck that place is.
Oh my god, yeah, it is.
It's a Call of Duty map in there.
Oh yeah.
See, he said Grimes. That's your Ford, Texas. No, we don't need anything for Fords.
Grimes.
Oh,
Drunken Auto Parts.
Grimes. That sounds nice and American. Like the guy from Walking Dead. Wasn't his last name Grimes? Cop guy.
I think so.
Yeah, well, it's all parked next to this barn door Suburban here. I'm hopeful here. This place looks like it's a lot more truck heavy than the other ones. Fingers crossed. Well, those guys won't even let me look at what they have. They said that they don't have what I'm looking for, but they could get one in 3 days for $900. Like, no. Hell no. I'll go freaking marketplace digging and find a 241 for $100. Someone doesn't know what they have, then pay $900 for something worth about a third of that. That Awesome Auto down there is where we went looking for PCMs last time. I know they have a bunch of GM trucks in there. I didn't look for transfer cases last time, but we're gonna stop there, and if no one has anything, then, you know, we just struck out for that portion of the search. But at least we got the gas tank and the 2 PCMs to try out. That's definitely gonna help. But freaking screw these guys, they don't even let you look at stuff. I guarantee they have something mislabeled in their pile of transfer cases. That is exactly what I need. But they won't let me look at it, so they won't know. Look at this freaking sign.
Funny.
No working on cars in the parking lot. Dang, that's what we came here to do. These guys were kind of sketchy. Last time I came here for the ECU, they told me it was 50 bucks. We come up there with 2 of them. The guy at the counter says cash only, 200 each. And I'm like, no. And he said, what'd they tell you? I mean, not that clearly, of course. He was barely English. And then I said 50 bucks. And he said, oh, okay. Like, he was just trying to grease it up and fill his pockets. Pretty much, for sure. What was that?
The green giant
Hog edition.
That's funny.
Man, that's interesting.
He like literally has the green giant.
What? Wow. This is some interesting stuff right here. Look at this interior, man. It's got like alligator stuff. Dang.
That is wild.
Spray paint, everything's green. I can only imagine the amount of drugs that have been in this thing.
Oh yeah.
Running boards with big wire stuck to them. What a freaking, I was gonna say what a freaking hog, but it is a hog. It's the hog edition, the one and only. Someone needs to get this thing running and race it at the People's Track.
That would be really cool.
Yeah, maybe this could be your car.
You're funny.
Well, since these guys don't have anything useful, we're out of here. Well, the guys at the Alamo here were also not that friendly. They're like, nope, don't have those. You don't have any transfer. He's like, nope, sell them with the transmission. I'm like, oh, are you sure? Are they all? Every single one of them's pulled out. You have no 3/4 tons in there now. And he's like, nope, don't have any. I walked around back there like last week and I'm pretty sure I saw some. But once again, if you are terrible at customer service, whether you have what I'm looking for or not, I will not do business with you, just on principle. I will waste my time and go somewhere else to support someone who cares, pretty much. Head back to the shop now. At least we got the PCMs and the gas tank. But the PCM is the most important thing, because right now Uncle Rob does not move at all. The gas tank is just for doing the fuel system, and transfer case is later on in the upgrade, so I still need one. So I'll have time to comb Craigslist, Marketplace, all that stuff, see if I can find one. You know, if anybody watching this has a 20 or 32 spline 4L80 transfer case, like a NP 261 or 241C, let me know. If you're in like DFW area or something, I'll buy it from you because I need one. I know I just said about 10 seconds ago we were gonna go back to the shop, but I figured we would go a little bit farther down and check this one last place that's actually called the Alamo. And
Why did you have to put Hummer on it? It's obviously already a fucking Hummer.
Good question. Does anyone have the answer? We should just do a YouTube channel just for you and just give you pictures of cars and you can just roast them.
Okay.
Yeah, I opened the door, I said, oh, wear a mask, bro. I said, nope. Then that explains why there's no one in the parking lot. And if you're offended by that, please unsubscribe right now because we don't want you here. You're a sheep. Bye. Now we're going back to the shop. So I made it back to the shop, almost, barely. Old Elvis here jumped some train tracks because at the intersection down there, I actually got pulled over after this happened. Some guy like tried to get in the other lane and he just sat there after everybody else moved. And I'm like, he stopped in front of us and I'm like on the tracks. And I see the arm start to go down behind me. So I freaking floored it and went around him and like, you know, flew over some stuff and she's like freaking out. I'm like, the thing was coming down. You're gonna get hit by a freaking train. And then this freaking cop comes back behind me and pulls me over and he's like, yeah, you almost took out that thing back there. I'm like, no, I almost got taken out by a train because that guy stopped on the tracks. And then he was like, oh, okay. And then, you know, gave me his stuff back. But like, dang, I knew everything back here just went freaking flying. Hopefully it's all okay. Yeah, I'm stupid. You gotta turn that. Yep. Oh, man. Well, it's still back here. You can see some residual gas sloshed around and my computers are probably, you know, had a seismic ordeal. Put dents in the top of this thing, I don't know. But we got them. They are still here. If they don't work, I'm gonna blame the train tracks. Tanner, where's Tanner? I want to find out if one of these PCMs works like right now. We're gonna figure that out. Tanner, look what I got.
What do you got?
Blue and green mofo.
Why is it wet?
Because I splashed gas on it. Because I jumped some railroad tracks trying not to get hit by a train. That's a different story. But yeah, I got 2 of them. So,
Okay.
when can we try it?
Like now?
Right now?
Not right now, like in a minute.
Okay, so like, should I go put this in?
Yeah, go put this in and I'll try it.
Okay, sweet. Okay, so I should probably just be done for the day. Almost got hit by a train. And now this. Logan's over there laughing at me because I'm an idiot. What did I do? I thought, oh, I'm just gonna take this thing and set it down. Well, I set it down and it went all over my freaking brand new battery. It straight up burned a hole in the back of the case. And then it like started doing that and I just flung it and it bounced all over the floor. So good thing we got 2. I'm not even gonna try to put this one in now. Look at this. I'm an idiot. Look, there's a hole in it. And now it's rattling.
Where's the hole?
Right here. Do you hear it rattling?
You done fucked up, AA Ron?
Yeah. This one doesn't rattle and there's no holes in it.
Cool.
I really hope this one works.
Well, don't that one up.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna do my best. God, I'm an idiot. Okay.
That is there. You see that?
Yeah, I see it.
It's like literally like looks like it's like chipped.
Yeah, I'd see it. I'd like to forget about it.
And that side's chipped.
Yeah, basically, we just welded a hole into the ECU. Or I did it, because I'm an idiot. And in my defense, okay, this used to have a side post battery in it. So, this is the old battery. You could put stuff on it just fine because the posts were over here. Now with the new battery, it's a regular battery with side post adapters. So that means this is not a no bueno workbench anymore because this is extremely volatile. Yeah, I think it may have actually come with caps for those and I didn't put them on because I'm an idiot. As you have already learned, I'm an idiot. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and throw that other one in there and hope it works. Did you just smash my nut? You smashed my nut. You busted my nut. You got some nut on you.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Oh man, our parents watch these videos. Whoa. So I've got the old one pulled out here with a little 7mm bolts to hold the plugs in. Those little orange gaskets want to rip out, like they want to stick to the computer, so pull those off and stick them back in there. And I found these, so I set them on here. They don't fit tight, but I'm kind of thinking maybe they would have, or they used to before these bolts were like melted by my stupid ass. So yeah, I'm gonna get this thrown in here and go bother Tanner and see if it'll work.
That.
So we just keyed it on.
None.
And it cranked. So if the computer wasn't good, it wouldn't crank. Shut off the freaking bowling balls. Yeah, there's still, I need to take apart the whole like HVAC dash stuff and clean it out. There's still a bunch of freaking squirrel nuts in there. Yep, that just happened.
What?
I just held the camera next to my ass when I farted.
Wow.
Requesting that. What the man, it timed out, are you kidding me?
The whole, I don't think it. Okay, so we haven't communicated with the computer yet.
Is there some kind of fuse, something?
That could have been something with my cable.
Somewhere out there in the depths of the internet, there is a yeehaw sitting at his computer saying, just put a carburetor on it. We're not gonna do that.
That's how Home Depot rolls.
Hey, that truck is called the Carrot now
Oh my god.
because he sold it.
Why is it called the Carrot?
Because
okay,
he-
so I think that was a cable malfunction.
Yeah.
I don't think that was the actual.
Erasing. Come on.
3 minutes and 40 seconds.
It's writing.
I did a speed density one on this one with real-time tuning, so we can adjust it while we're logging.
Really?
Mhm.
I didn't know you could do that with this stuff.
You can make adjustments while it's running, but as soon as you shut it off, they'll all go away, and you actually have to copy them over into the tune and then refresh.
Okay. Interesting. Apparently our ECU sung its song and the one from the Silverado ended up working because we didn't even try the one that I fried. We'll just hang that on the wall of shame. I got a gas tank for the fuel system.
Let's do that. We gotta get this thing to Yellow Belly.
Yep, Yellow Belly Thursday. We're not making any test hits with this thing again. This transmission needs to make a pass at Yellow Belly before it dies.
It needs to go to 2K.
This thing is not 2K ready.
It's 2K ready. Because everybody's gonna be like, they're gonna be like, it makes 1,000. We're gonna make a 400 horse pull.
Yeah, it's gonna coast the rest of the way because the transmission melted at the 330. Pull over my freaking beadlocks, talking all kinds of game, and then just get stomped by everybody.
Two-step on it. Like, go get a cheap two-step from Summit. I should be allowed to cuss and get the dolphin noises.
Okay.
This, I think, was the corporate when the, like, it was a cigarette lighter, and it was grounded to power. And anytime we put the cigarette lighter fuse in, it would just start getting really hot, and nobody knew where the smell was coming from. But Ashton could smell it was getting hot.
Ashton knew it smelled hot. Yeah, so you think that that computer got messed up while we were trying to flash it while that was going on?
Yes, because it was backfeeding through everything. I mean, I guess it could have messed up the HPtuners cable too.
Oh no, it's Cujo. Yeah, he wants to kill me.
Not yet. My dad said we should go get his balls chopped off.
I agree. I think he would be a nice dog. Yeah, any of you dog people, Ruger here was like my best friend until, I don't know, just one day he woke up and decided he was gonna try to eat my face. Now, he's cool with me if I'm by myself with him, but if she shows up, he gets all protective and tries to kill me. Isn't that right, Cujo? If you want to get your car tuned, message at 777 Performance on Instagram, and he will probably be the one to message you back. Either you or Little John, probably you.
Yep, me.
Oh, it has no map sensor plugged in.
That's why it won't run.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know where Ashton put my old one.
It's in his engine.
It's in his, my old one is?
Yeah.
No, what? No, not his old one. His 2-bar one's probably in there.
Yeah, I don't know what he did with my old one though. We'll gotta find that. Okay, yeah, it's not running because there's no map sensor. We borrowed Ashton's 2-bar when we were gonna put this thing on the dyno, and I put my old one in his. Well, when he put his truck back together, he switched them back, but he didn't put my old one back. Yeah, that's why I didn't start. It had nothing to do with Super Tuner Tanner here. I kind of didn't tell him that, and he was a little bit confused. So we gotta go find my old map sensor now. He's doing it. He started licking his face. You're getting yourself a one-way trip to the vet, mister. Come back with no balls. There it is.
Oh, he's mad. Babe, back up.
Well, he started it.
You're a whole ass adult.
We're trimming really good right now, and if we need to, like, so say I could grab like some of it and add 10% if I wanted to, and then now there's 10% more out of there, and see, now it's a little bit richer, but
Yeah, so basically what happened was old ECU was bricked, went to the junkyard, found a new one, put it in, it's all good. Yeah, we are in a hotel room right now because we are in Houston to spectate at TX2K and help Baylor Candyman race his car, that kind of stuff. Yeah, my editing was not exactly up to par with what I normally do because I did it while riding the passenger seat while Logan drove. And yeah, we had to take her car too because Elvis is still broken. I wanted to tow John's CTSV down so we could run that, but you know, I went to inspect those lines and it was just pouring fluid out of there. Like, I would not drive that thing from Dallas to Houston. So if you're new here, make sure you're subscribed. If you're not new here, still make sure you're subscribed, because a lot of times you know, videos keep popping up on your feed, you keep watching them, but you haven't actually hit the button yet, and it's important that you do. So I am scatterbrained right now. I feel like this whole video is kind of scatterbrained, but it is what it is. Stay tuned for another Yellow Belly video. Stay tuned for another Yellow Belly video coming after this one, and then we'll get to the TX2K stuff that I will be filming tomorrow. Not really sure what's gonna happen, just gonna kind of see how it goes. We'll see you there. Why are you being so sassy all the time?
I'm not sassy, it's just my voice.
You rewatch that and you sound like a huge bitch. It's like, I'm comfortable.
I was just talking, it's just monotone talking. If you think I'm a bitch, then think what you want, I don't really care. Either way, I'm having a good time, so suck it.
Well, there's your bonus material. Anything else you want to say?
No.
Okay.